Hello students, so I am here to share a few tips about how to appear for online practical examination. Remember, this is end semester examination of board and there is no retake. You cannot have another chance, so give it a best shot. First of all, prepare the syllabus thoroughly. Don't leave anything aside. If you are prepared thoroughly, you will be confident and you would be in the position to say something. Remember, if you are not good in English, it's okay, that is absolutely fine. But if your content knowledge is good, the examiner will come to know that yes, you know the answer, but only because you are not good in the language or the medium of instruction, you are little bit stumbling. But if your concept is clear, that will be taken into consideration. So please prepare thoroughly. Don't leave even a single item aside. Number two, as far as your gadgets are concerned, make sure that your mobile is properly recharged, battery as well as the data is sufficient, because you don't know whether the practical examination will last for 1 hour, 2 hour, or maybe 3 hour, or maybe throughout the day. Make sure that you have proper power backup. You have plan B ready. You must sit in the area where there is a good network connectivity, because when you speak something, there might be some issue of your camera, there might be some issue of the voice, that it is lagging or it is not clear. So that will make you lose your confidence. So make sure that you are sitting in the area where there is a good network, proper connectivity, there is no problem of current, electricity. Make sure that there is no one to disturb you, there is no background noise, because that may disturb you. Once your confidence is lost, because for the first time you would be facing this online examination, such kind of online examination, and it is for board exam, so please don't keep any stone unturned. Second thing, groom properly, because once you are properly groomed, it will boost your confidence. Doesn't matter you are sitting at your home, you should feel that it's a formal occasion, so formally you must dress, because that will give you a feel that you are appearing for the examination. So that climate of examination or the atmosphere of examination will be there, and it will affect or effect your performance. You would be thoroughly formal when you are talking. If you don't understand the question, ask the examiner to repeat again very politely. If you don't know the answer, say so. It is absolutely fine if you don't know a single or maybe two or three answers. That is absolutely fine. You are not a computer that everything is stored in your brain. But you should not beat around the bushes. Don't try to say something here and something there. The examiner is smart enough. He will understand or she will understand that you don't know the answer and you are simply killing the time. Better admit it very honestly that you don't know. Please prepare the chapters. At least you should know the title of the program, the title of the course, and the different chapters that are there. Because sometimes if you are unable to answer one or two questions, the person may ask you whether at least you know the title of the subject and the course code. So please have that course code in front of you. Besides this, you should have your enrollment. You should know it. You shouldn't keep it somewhere or registered somewhere or written somewhere, and then if you are asked, tell me your enrollment number, then you will go and then you will search, find out in your house, and you may not get it, and that will kill time. So please keep your enrollment number handy. At least try to recall it and remember it completely. Besides this, you should have your roll number. You should know your complete name, because at that time, if some Muslim names are there, they are very long and there are some repetitive names. So you should know your complete name, because that will make us understand who is the person exactly. These are the different problems that we face. Besides this, there would be one proper system how to take 3 people at a time or maybe 5 people at a time, and then talk with them, interact with them. That schedule will be shared with you guys. I hope these tips will help you out. If you have any doubt about the question, if you don't understand it, request the person to reframe it. He will reframe it. As far as possible, try to speak in English, because that is the language of engineering. I wish you all the best. Thank you.